Well, a very good evening. My name is Joseph Kamau. Today it's Tuesday, the 26th of August. We've got a lot lined up for you, including the His Highness Prince Rahim Al Hussein Aga Khan V official visit to Kenya and the brewing row between the national government and the county government over universal health coverage workers. But first, let's have a look at the stories making headlines.
International standards for disability say if you can make a space, a technology, a building, a street, a product, a service that is accessible to a person with disability, then that product or service or technology or space or building or street will be accessible to absolutely everyone.
Hatujaona anything from head office. Kuanzia police station, tumetoka police station tukaenda ward, tukakuja mpaka kwa sub county. We have not seen anything. Na hiyo wote tulikuwa bwana senator hatukumwona mali kokote akufanya.
Hii vita tumeanza nayo kitambo, tangu 2017 na tumeandika mabarua mengi sana. Tumeenda maofisi makuu pale Nairobi. Tumeenda NEMA, tumeenda GDC, tumeenda KenGen, tumewaandikia wote barua. Na
Yes, now President William Ruto has conferred the highest civilian award, the Chief of the Order of the Golden Heart, CGH, on His Highness Prince Rahim Al Hussein Aga Khan V in a ceremony held today at State House, Nairobi. President William Ruto says the award recognizes Shia Ismaili Muslims, spiritual leaders distinguished and outstanding services to Kenya and humanity.
The Aga Khan Foundation has supported nearly 1,000 public schools, benefiting hundreds of thousands of pupils and teachers. Initiatives like Schools 2030, which Kenya co-hosted this year, reaffirm our shared commitment to innovation and excellence in education. Equally impressive is the Development Network's environmental work. In just 3 years, 1.5 million trees have been planted in Kenya by the network, much of it in the Mau forest, as part of a wider global program that has planted over 100 million trees in Asia and Africa. Your Highness, the people of Kenya hold you and the Imamat in the highest esteem. Today, we honor you not only as a leader, but also as a partner and a friend. We do so with confidence that the bonds between us will grow even stronger, driving forward a shared vision of dignity, justice, and prosperity for our people, for our region, and for humanity. Thank you very much, and welcome to Kenya.
Now, a fresh row is brewing between the national government and county governments over the fate of workers under the Universal Health Coverage Scheme. The Governor's Council has distanced itself from the Health Ministry announcements to promote and give permanent contracts to the officers, saying CS Adendwale acted contrary to their agreement. The council said the national government's move is premature and that 7.6 billion shillings must be released before they can be transferred to county governments.
The report on the verification exercise of the UG staff has not been validated and officially shared, and therefore the process of transfer that the ministry is proposing is not agreed upon. The UHC staff currently are engaged on contractual terms and are entitled to gratuity. The Ministry of Health should therefore settle all the gratuity payments for UHC staff before the transition to county governments. The Council reiterates its earlier commitment to absorb the verified UHC staff and facilitate their salaries in line with the approved SRC salary scales once the allocation of the resources have been disbursed to the counties, as well as the gratuity obligations have been honored.
Now, some leaders allied to the government have urged Kenyans to support President William Ruto to facilitate the implementation of development projects in their communities. The leaders, including Public Service Cabinet Secretary Geoffrey Ruku and MP-elect Bishop Jackson Kosgei, have pointed the finger of blame at the opposition coalition, claiming that they have weakened the economy through protest and smeared the country with mud.
Tuko na rais ambao anatusikiza. Tuko na naibu rais ambaye anatusikiza. Kwa hivyo jameni, tuko katika hii serikali ya Mheshimiwa William Ruto. Na tuko na nafasi sawa ya kufanya yote yale watu wetu hawajafanyiwa na serikali zile zingine. Tafadhali tukae ndani ya serikali ya William Samoei Ruto. Na sio kukaa tu peke yake. Tuhakikishia kwamba wakati utafika 2027, Rais William Ruto tutampigia kura tena, na sio kumpigia kura kwa kidogo, ni kumpigia kura kuliko vile tulimpigia kura 2022. Juu sisi tumeona anatujali, anatufikiria, anatupenda, na tumeona anajituma zaidi kama rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Alipata serikali ya Kenya ikiwa mahali baya kiuchumi, lakini kwa sasa Mheshimiwa Rais amedhibiti uchumi wa taifa la Kenya.
Now, Social Protection Principles Secretary Joseph Mutari has said that the government will ensure that it collects comprehensive data on persons with disabilities to find the best way to address their needs. He said the move is aimed at ensuring that the group is properly included in development plans. Speaking at the joint launch of the Disability Inclusion Initiative, Mutari stressed the importance of collaboration between the government, disability organizations, and other stakeholders.
International standards for disability say if you can make a space, a technology, a building, a street, a product, a service that is accessible to a person with disability, then that product or service or technology or space or building or street will be accessible to absolutely everyone.
This strategy, it's not just about justice, although it is about justice and rights. It's also about smart economics and smart development policy. So let's commit to take this strategy and turn it into a reality. Because a document is just a document. What we need now is the hard work, backed by this legal framework that we have, undergirded by this partnership that is growing every day, to carry this forward and help Kenya realize the ambition, realize the promise of inclusion that is embedded in Katiba.
Maybe we have made a burgeoning middle class, or people who can speak for themselves and who can be in these nice, air-conditioned places. But majority of our people are still not included in the mainstream of development.
Well, that story takes us for a short break. We will be back with more.
Hallelujah.
Welcome back. Remember, this is Younib TV News at 9. Now, students of University of Nairobi Faculty of Health Science have been disappointed by the delay in the release of their examination results, despite being promised to be released on July 15th. According to them, the situation has disrupted their progress of their studies. The medicine students staged protest at the Kenyatta National Hospital campus.
People say that we are not going to stand while this is going on. So today we have decided that we're going to shut down the whole faculty, and we are going to start with all the departments. We're going to go close down all the offices. We're also going to meet the dean. We're also going to close everywhere in this university and even the nearby roads. So we want to call upon the stakeholders of this university to come in and support us and make sure that we get our results, because this is really frustrating. Our comrades are injured, they are hurt.
The first week of August, again, we still had no results, and therefore we decided to speak up. We locked the faculty on Friday, 15th August, and the dean made even a communication, and there's a memo. I can provide that memo from the dean, that issue is being addressed, and he gave us a timeline that the lecturers and the management are engaging on an agreement plan. But that's not upon us as students to understand, because we've played our part. But we said, we're going to allow you do whatever you're going to do, and because you are the administration and the management, see how best you're going to release our results on time, and also fit the academic calendar within the stipulated time, and ensure that you're catering for the lost time.
Well, into a sad story, a 37-year-old man is still being sought by intelligence officers from the GSU unit in Kipskusir village in Kericho County after he repeatedly killed his 3-year-old son by hitting him on the head with a blunt object, leaving him with injuries that led to his demise. The man, known as Rob, is said to have fought with his wife inside their rented house after receiving a love message on her phone. The suspect's wife fled the scene after the altercation, leaving her son. The
day for us, the residents, as we lost a young child, a minor of 3 years, 7 years, through domestic violence. We really condemn the action that was done by the father of the child.
Wakati babaka alikuwa amesema atatua wote, mimi nikang'ang'ana nikatoka nje, akakeukia mtoto, akaua mtoto. Sasa nataka justice for Jaden Kiprun na kila kitu.
Tunaomba serikali ichukue hatua, waone ya kwamba wamentia mbaroni huo mtu, ili shemeji yangu awe na roho, aishi kwa haki na aishi kwa amani.
Ilikuwa saa 3:30 venye tulisikia makelele kwa nyumba yake, tukajaribu kutoka kumsaidia mke wake Florin, lakini alikuwa na nguvu sana kwa sababu tulikuwa wanawake watatu. Sasa tulikuwa tunaokopa, yeye alikuwa na kasilaha, ilikuwa hatari.
I would ask the person who is a suspect in this case to represent himself in any police station. Otherwise, we are still looking on him. We are investigating the case, and because he knows very well that he is the one who killed.
Well, what a sad story. Now let's head into county politics, where the ODM party in Taita Taveta County has held elections for various county leaders, with divisions among its members emerging after the county senator, Jones Mwaruma, was declared the chairman. Despite the division, Senator Mwaruma says he will unite all members to ensure the party gets support in the county and the coastal region at large.
Watu ambao wamesimamia kura, returning officer, presiding officer, clerks, ambao tena ni members katika hiyo register. Sasa nauliza, is it fair wewe uwe ni mchezaji tena uwe ni referee? That's an illegality already.
Kwa hivyo sisi kama vijana tulikuwa tushiriki baada ya kina mama kwa uchaguzi huo, lakini katika hali tuliyoiona iliyotumika katika uchaguzi wa mainstream, kifua kilichokuwa kikitumika na wanaoongoza uchaguzi huo, tulisema sisi hatutakuwa rubber stamp ya kusanitize process hiyo.
Hatujaona anything from head office. Kuanzia police station, tumetoka police station tukaenda ward, tukakuja mpaka kwa sub county. We have not seen anything. Na hiyo wote tulikuwa, bwana senator hatukumwona mali kokote, hakufanya chochote.
Nashukuru delegates kwa kufanya uchaguzi ulio wa amani. Na nashukuru delegates walionipigia kwa sababu nilishinda kura 49 na yule mpinzani wangu mheshimiwa Mlolwa akapata kura 17. Na kwa hivyo namshukuru kwa sababu amekubali kushindwa. Kwenda mbele tutaingia mashinani ili kufufua chama chetu cha ODM.
Lakini imefika kwa county sasa na wauma wao. Kwa nini waume wakati yeye mwenyewe kama mheshimiwa Eunice alikuwa amejiweka kwa mainstream, na sheria huwezi kuwa kwa mainstream ukimbia uchaguliwe kwa women. So sheria ni kwamba women wachaguane, youth wachaguane na mainstream wachaguane.
Now residents of Subukia and Rongai constituency have opposed the construction of a proposed power plant in the area. Speaking during a briefing to the National Energy Committee, the residents said the smell and air pollution from the power plant in the area will cause health problems. They have also refused to sell their land for the construction of the plant.
Hii vita tumeanza nayo kitambo, tangu 2017, na tumeandika mabarua mengi sana. Tumeenda maofisi makuu pale Nairobi, tumeenda NEMA, tumeenda GDC, tumeenda KenGen, tumewaandikia wote barua. Na hapa tunasema hatutoki. Hatung'atuki hapa. Hapa ni pahali tulizaliwa na watoto wetu wanagonjeka kwa sababu ya mvuke ile imetoka Caldera. Na tunasema tafadhali, you have to find ways of mitigating the air pollution and the noise pollution.
Na sasa tunasikia tutahamiswa na watu ya Menegai. Hata watu waeke moto, tutaenda wapi? Na tumesaliwa hapa, tumekataa, hatuwezi ondoka. Tumelelewa, tumesalia watoto hapa, tumekuwa hapa, alafu tuambiwa tuondoke, hatutaondoka.
Sasa siku ya leo tunataka tuambie GDC mkuwe na huruma, hata mkuwe na utu, kwa maana tuko na wanafunzi ambao wanasoma hapa, na tunataka tuambie hatutoki hapa kabisa, na tunaendelea kusema kwamba mtuhurumie kabisa.
We have had a complaint from the people of Olorongai, and we have come to listen to them so that we look into what is disturbing them in terms of environment and also their health.
Well, that news update from Nakuru County wraps up our news bulletin tonight. Thank you for staying tuned and choosing Younib TV. For more news updates, don't forget tomorrow to join Jessica Adiang on the 1 p.m. bulletin. My name is Joseph Kamau.